The ability to embrace change is one of the most important skills that any of us can develop. After all, change is inevitable. In life and at work, we constantly need to be able to cope with change. And let's face it, we've all coped with change numerous times in our lives. So good change, bad change, large change, small change. We've adopted new technologies, moving school, moving home, going off to university, changing jobs, changing partners, having kids, getting a promotion, not getting a promotion, death, divorce, loss, and gain. Change really is inevitable. In my years of working with organizations right across the world, I've found that there are several secrets to embracing change. And let me go through what I consider those secrets to be. Number one is we need to accept that change is inevitable. I mean, it just is. Number two is we need to accept that not all change is going to be good. A lot of people will stand up and say, yeah, change is good, change is great, just get on board. No, it's not always the case. But even bad change, as defined after the event, needs to be embraced at some point so that we, or you, can then start to look for the opportunities and then move on. Number three of these secrets to embracing change is understand that all change is emotional. Work out which emotional barriers you tend to erect and work out the tactics you need to adopt to overcome them. I discuss these in much more detail in a separate video. Number four is be detached, stay detached. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your negative thoughts, your beliefs don't define you. Your job doesn't define you. Stay detached. Number five is remove any obstacles that may be in your way. Now, let me give you an illustration of this. A brilliant charity by the name of Henry works with disadvantaged and often poor families to try and curb childhood obesity. And while they spend a great deal of time on the logical side, educating parents on nutrition and diet, they achieve the real breakthrough that they're looking to do or to achieve when they convince their mothers to change their own habits, so to remove their own obstacles to change. So for one mum with obese kids, it was as simple as changing the way she came home from the tube every night. So she didn't walk past KFC every evening. That may sound really simple, but she removed the temptation. She removed her own obstacle to change. Number six is be your own change catalyst. The help you're looking for may not arrive. It may be up to you. Be your own consultant. Do your own analysis of the situation you're in. Take stock of your personal strengths. Build your own action plan. Take control, or as much control as you can in the situation. Number seven is actually the opposite, is to help others. Helping others to navigate their way through change is not only a wonderful thing to do, but it's also a fantastic therapy for ourselves. In fact, we usually learn as much, if not more, from doing this than the people who are actually helping. And lastly, it's all about attitude. When big change arrives, even if it's bad change and even when it's forced upon you, remember that you are not powerless. We need to realize that that's far from it. The one thing we can control is how we react. And this can make all the difference. And finally, remember this. There are certain things that we simply cannot change. And there are other things that we can. What we really need to find is the wisdom to know the difference.